Good morning, everybody. Coming from Milton, Florida. It's 11:11 a.m. So wherever you're at, it may not be morning, but this is the cemetery. I'm not going to show you Marta Beck's grave yet because it's going to be in the documentary, the video. I actually gave myself a goal to have it ready by March 22nd, which is my youngest son's birthday. I didn't plan it that way. I just happened to notice I was going to pick a date. But this is the Milton Historic Cemetery. It's open from dawn to dusk. They do now have cameras out here because people have been known to try to rob graves. Just a few years ago, near my father's grave, somebody dug up a grave trying to think there was valuables in it. So ever since then they've put up cameras. But I'm gonna ride around the cemetery just to show you. This is the city cemetery. It takes up nearly a block, if not a block. I hate that I have to hold my phone out the window. I'm gonna have to get a better mount so I don't have to do this. And I did not bring my camera. And I really wasn't planning on coming here this morning because my nephew had an appointment. I dropped him off, and I hate sitting outside waiting since you can't go in anymore because of COVID. So I'm waiting on him to call me, and I'm going to try to get some shots here at the cemetery. I just thought also the ambience of today, it's overcast, it's raining, or it's been raining, but everything's wet. It's a pretty big cemetery. I've been to a lot bigger cemeteries, but I love this cemetery. It's where my father and my brother are both buried. There's also, this is a historic cemetery. I think the oldest person buried here is a soldier from the American Revolution, and I will show you his grave too. I'll do a walk around the day that I do my documentary about Marta Beck. I love cemeteries. They're peaceful. There's just a peace about them that I like to be around. I like to visit cemeteries. I'm not the only one. I like because the people that are buried here once lived, and they had a life, and there's a lot of history here that we should never forget. Because eventually some of these people buried here have been buried so long, they have no family left and nobody to visit them. So when I come to a cemetery and I visit graves and I'm intrigued by how long ago they were buried, and it's like me paying a visit to them, you know, to let them know they're not forgotten. And that gives me a sense of peace for my own demise one day, you know. We're all going to end up either here or somewhere, on a mantle, whatever, in the ocean, whatever. We're all going to end up in the same place. Hopefully not soon, but we live long, prosperous lives.